Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Chris here with BNFX with your London Open, or excuse me, your New York Open analysis for the 23rd of February. Thanks for joining us here. So what I'm going to do today is just kind of give you guys a little bit of a market update on where we're at, and then we'll take a look at some charts and see if we can find a trade here. So that's something that I wanted to show you guys today. So market portrait, the big two pieces of news here, as you mentioned, as you guys know, the Ukraine-Russia situation is tempered a bit with sanctions hitting, but full-scale invasion was kind of like the worst fear, and that's kind of abated here. So the market's interpreting the sanctions as weak in terms of risk off. So you're seeing some risk on right now, and that's why I have the euro as a buy right now. Also, the Australian dollar, iron ore prices, and the risk on environment are driving that, but nothing really fundamentally in terms of catalysts. I did mention last week that they finally opened up to travel, so that could impact the currency right now. I thought it would be dragged down a little bit more with the Kiwi being so strong, but the market kind of chose otherwise here. Kiwi is definitely the strongest of the group. There was a hike of 25 basis points as expected, but there was a reforecasting of hikes through 2023 with a higher ceiling here for rate hikes. So that was unexpected, and that's why you're seeing the Kiwi strength right now as the market tries to reprice the current fair value for that currency. So I'd be looking at a pound Kiwi short. I'd be looking at Kiwi US short, just with right now it's definitely a risk on environment. Maybe even a Kiwi yen long. That might be another one to look at. I was looking at that Aussie Kiwi again here earlier, but once again, with risk on environment and iron ore prices, you're seeing right here. I mean, it's you had this initial thrust move here down about 60 pips, and it's really kind of settling here. And if you can see, it already bounced off this level, and it's kind of just sitting here. So my estimate would be it would take another leg up here to maybe the 78% fib retracement here. You probably have some stop orders in here right now after people took these retracement trades. So there's a little bit more liquidity to be had, in my opinion. And the currency, the pair is just not acting with strength, and you can kind of see that in the price here, just the way it's kind of going up. I do think it's going to go down eventually, but I think it's going to take one more leg up and then shoot down. So I'd be looking to see if it gets up to here, and I'd be looking for a short at that point. But let's take a look at the charts and see what we have on some of these other ones here. So we'll take a look at New Zealand US dollar, and you can see it's just straight up. There's really not a good level to get in right now. I mean, it's moved up 70 pips since the beginning of the day. That's ridiculous. Same thing here. It's just going straight. So we'd be waiting for something to come back up to here, maybe. That's where we'd be interested in buying for a retracement trade. But not a good level right now. Let's see here. I wanted to take a look at this as well. You can see it's still kind of stalled in here. But this might be an interesting trade. We might be able to ride it up here to this top. You're looking at about a 25 pip profit potential, and we'd have to risk about 40 pips here. Well, our emergency stop would be down at this level here. So this could be a potential trade for us. I want to see what this does in the next 15 minutes here, and then we might get in. Okay, but it's looking constructive. If you kind of zoom out, you can kind of see, it's gone up, went down, so higher low, and it's starting to move up here too. So this area could be in trouble, and it could take a leg up to maybe here to this, maybe 1375. So could be a potential for today. So stay tuned for this. I'm gonna check some levels here and see if basically there's some stop orders up here, what level we could go for, and we'll kind of see where we're at. I use a tool from Owanda. It's called an order book tool, and it basically tells me where there's clusters of orders. So it's very helpful with the major pairs. It's not for every pair, but for like Euro USD, you can see it. So I'll let you guys know shortly, and we'll see if we can get in. All right, mahalo.